Assalamualaikum and good morning, peoples. Before I start, I want you to take note of something. When I stop talking, I want you to guess what will I say next. For example, I am your English teacher. Okay. Where did I pause just now? I pause after your. I am your English teacher. So you have to guess the words after your. The learning objectives for today are number one, students know preparation before class. Number two, students can create sentences to talk about their favorite book. Before that, welcome to year 6. This is the final year for you to study at primary school. Next year, you will be studying at secondary school. I am Sir Shukri. I am Sir Shukri, and I am your English teacher. I hope you are well prepared to learn. It will not be easy, but not too hard. If you listen to your teachers, not only to me, but to your other teachers as well. As the saying goes, where there's a will, there's a way. Which means, if you really want to do or achieve something, you will get it through any means or ways necessary. I think that's enough for the introduction for today. Let's look at what you need to prepare before the class. Okay, these are the things that you need to do before we start our lesson. Okay, right. First, I want you to have 3 exercise books, one for writing and 2 for comprehension and grammar respectively. One for writing and 2 for comprehension and grammar. Second, you need to have your main reference, which is your textbook. As for the activity books, I will tell you when to use it before the next class. Next, you need to have the necessary stationery such as pencil, eraser, and ruler. Finally, please recite the prayer yourself before learning. Right? Alright, I think that's enough for the preparation before class. First, I want you to have the 3 books. Second, make sure you have your textbook with you. Third, make sure you have this stationery such as pencil, eraser, and ruler. And finally, recite the prayer before the class. Okay? Before you learn yourself. Okay, since you learn at home, so before you start reading my work, reading the work that I give you, okay, start doing the lesson. I want you to recite the prayer. Okay, recite the dua. Okay, that's all for the preparation. Now, we are going to talk about the topic for today. I will teach you the topic for today. Before that, what is this? It is a book. Great. Where can you see books? You can see books in your room, class, and library. Okay. Room, class, library, your home, almost everywhere you can see books. Okay. Where can you see many books? Location where books always be placed for reading. It is in the library. Great. Now, put your hand up if you have a book right now. If you don't have a book right now, please take a book. Make sure you have a book. At least for you to do the exercise that I will give later. Okay, now take your textbook. Look at page 1. The unit for today is reading, a window to the world. Make sure you point your finger to the words when I read something from your textbook. Okay? Alright. There are many types of books. In English, we call it genre. Okay? Alright? Repeat after me. Genre. 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 There are a lot of genre. For example, horror, science fiction, adventure, poetry, autobiography, and folklore. Look at the picture on your textbook. For number 1, book titled True Machination. Which genre is it? It is science fiction. For number 2, book titled Adventure on Penang Island. Which genre is it? It is adventure. For number 3, book titled Author of Beauty. Which genre is it? It is poetry. Great. For number 4, book titled Iban Stone. Which genre is it? It is folklore. For number 5, book titled The Curse. Which genre is it? It is horror. And the final book for number 6, book number 6, titled Tun Abdul Razak. Which genre is it? It is autobiography. Now, turn to page 2. There are 3 sections, which are Let's Listen, Let's Talk, and Pair Work. Let's do Let's Listen section first. I want you to point your finger to the words as I read. Point your finger to Kamini. I will start reading now. Alright? My father promised to take me to the big book fair this weekend. I went there last weekend. There were many different types of books. I bought 10 books there. Kamini, how do you know if the books are interesting? It's easy, Edith. First, choose your favorite genre. Then, read the synopsis or gist of the story. It's on the back of the book. If you find it interesting, then buy it. Wow, that sounds simple. Thanks, Kamini. Now, it's your turn to read. I want you to repeat my reading as exact, as precise, as same as mine as you could. Please pause the video. Continue after you read this section. Have you finished reading? Yes? Excellent. All right, now, what do we call this? It is a dialogue. All right? It is a dialogue. Now, let's go to let's talk section. I want you to read the dialogue yourself. Read it yourself. Please pause the video. Have you finished reading? Great. Okay, now let's read together. Which story would you choose to read, Asin? Why? I will choose Jack and the Beanstalk because the story is exciting and interesting. It is full of magic and suspense. I wish I could have the magic beans so that I could be as adventurous as Jack. We are done with the dialogue. Now, I want you to read the question again. Okay, read the question again. How many questions are there? Which story would you choose to read? Asin, why? How many questions are there? There are two questions. First, which story would you choose to read? Second, why do you choose the book? Now, let's look at the answer for each questions. Which story will you choose to read? I will choose Jack and the Beanstalk. Why do you choose the book? Because the story is exciting and interesting. This is the main idea. The keywords are exciting and interesting. It is full of magic and suspense. This is supporting detail 1. It is about the content. The keywords are full of magic and suspense. Next sentence. I wish I could have the magic beans so that I could be as adventurous as Jack. This is supporting detail too. The keywords are could have the magic beans and adventurous. This is your work for today. Look at pair work section. How many books are there? How many books shown there? There are 3 books shown. I want you to choose a book, record a video of you talking about the book. How many books? Only 1 book. You may use the same answer said by Asin, but change some words. So it will be in this form. My name is. I will choose because the story is interesting and exciting. It is full of magic and suspense. I wish I could so that I could be as adventurous as. Alright? Do you understand the work that I gave you? You need to record a video of yourself talking about your favorite book, but using the sentences used by Asin. Who is Asin? Where can you find Asin? It's in your textbook. Okay, the boy. The boy is Asin. Use his sentences, but change the words. Change some words, just like the form below. Okay, make sure that it is in this form. All right. If you have finished, if you are done with the recording, I want you to send the video to Google Classroom, turn it in GC, or if you could not make a video, no. I want a video. I want a video of yourself so I can know who are my students. I can see your picture. I can know your voice, right? I want to know you. I think that's all for today. Thank you. See you again. Assalamualaikum.